Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My topic is selecting appropriate types of items and assessment tasks. My name is Sayyid Hafeez Rahman. It is submitted to respected my respected teacher, Sir Dr. Amjad Ali Arain, Faculty of Education, University of Sindh, Jamshoro. Okay. Selecting appropriate types of test. First of all, what is test and what is different between test and items. The test usually we attend in the classroom in the type of question, oral, all these things are called types of test. Okay, items, it is another name, we can say it is another name of questions. So here comes the slide number 1 about types of test and the steps of test. The first step in attending competency at selecting appropriate test involves understanding the purpose or purposes for which an assessment is given. First one is norm response test. Here is the definition. The main purpose of norm reference test is to compare student performance and to determine relative strength and weakness of the students based upon the generalized skill being measured by the test. Second number is criterion reference test. The definition is the criterion reference test report how well students are doing relative to a predetermined performance level on a specific set of educational goals or outcome included in the school, districts or state curriculum. Now, the type of test items. Generally, there are three types of test items. First one is objective type items, second one is short answer type items, and third one is essay type items. What are the objective type items? An objective type item or objective type test is one in which the response and hence the scoring will be the objective. In order to ensure such objectivity, the responses are made fixed whereby the freedom of the respondent to deviate subjectively is restricted. Okay. Objective type items can be broadly classified into recall type, which means supply type, recognition type, which means selection type. For supply type items, the respondents have to supply the response, whereas the whereas for selection type they have to select the responses among the given responses. The generally used objective type items are true false items, multiple choice items, matching type and completion type. Of these, completion type items are supply type while the remaining belongs to selection type. True false item. In this form, the respondent is asked to read an statement and indicate in some specific manner suggested where it is true or false. When a number of such items are included in a test, some of them may be true and the remaining ones are false, arranged in a random order. The greatest drawback of true-false items is that the examine guesses, and even when one does not possess the knowledge about the subject, he gets 1 by 2 probability to get it right. Okay. Multiple choice items. Multiple choice items has been designed to reduce the limitation of true false items to the minimum. In this type, a question had to be answered by the respondent by selecting the correct response out the alternative responses provided for. If carefully prepared, such items can be used to appraise even the most complex behavioral changes. Okay, here is an example. Which one of the following increased in New Zealand after 1984? Here are the four options. The respondent have to select one option from all of this. Okay. C. Matching type items. This is modified form of multiple choice items. In fact, matching type comprises an economical form of combining a number of multiple choice items. Here is column A, column B. Column A represent premises, column B represent responses. So, the respondent have to match these two and select the best answer. The completion type items. A test item which requires the examiner to fill in the blanks is called a completion test item. He has to supply the word or phrase omitted. The answer should be only a key word rather than unimportant details. Short answer type items. Okay. A question having two or three values point at the most may be regarded as short answer type items. The term value point indicate that a point to be given credit in the expected answer. What are the advantages of short type items? Here are some advantages. It is easy to construct, it has limitation, it is more subjective than objective type test item, and here are two other advantages. Now, going to another slide, which is asset type items. This type test items will help in evaluating complex skills and other behavioral patterns. What are the advantages? It is easy to prepare, it is useful to measure complex skills, it is very much useful to evaluate the depth of knowledge of the examine or examine. Okay, here is assessment. What is assessment? Assessment is one type of judgment. The teacher judges a student skill, a student's behavior, a student's walking, a student's talking, all these things, uh, all those things students perform in the class or outside class. Assessment just not a tool for assessing just in the class. It is used at the outside of the class also. So uh, here is consider intervals for assessment. The frequency of assessment varies widely from course to course. Some classes assess only twice on a midterm and a final. Others a weekly assignment, presentation, and homework. Think about the frequency with which your student should be assessed based on the knowledge this assessment drives learning by the focusing student attention, energy, motivation to learn. New faculty members need to try various intervals and choose those that best support their students' learning. Here is direct and indirect assessment. Assessment strategies are typically classified as direct, where actual student behavior is measured or assessed, or indirect, including things like surveys, focus group, and similar activities that gather impressions or opinion about a program or its learning goals. If a student assessment is embedded in a course, meaning it impacts a course grade, it is typically taken more seriously. Here is one picture. Direct and indirect assessment. Direct assessment belongs to students' products, and indirect assessment belongs to how students feel about their learning. So, thank you very much.